welcome to the show.
Thank you. You look amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I feel like I went on a date with you last night because I watched your movie and it was so good.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, I have to lead with this because whatever, I'm an artist, like a musician. It is such a great song.
Oh,
Find Me
thank you.
Falling is so great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
It was a really cool movie to do, and one of the reasons I had such a good time doing it is because I play a musician.
Yeah.
But he's not the musician I am, so I had to sort of rethink the way I would write songs and the way I would sing songs.
Yeah.
And it was really cool. It was like I was writing for somebody else. But
I
that
love
was me.
doing that. Like when people, I've actually written, people have asked me to write for other people, and I actually love that because it takes you out of your like, oh, that's not cool or that's cool or whatever.
But do you write it for your capabilities? Like, so you have this extraordinary instrument.
That's the problem.
You can sing things that most people can't sing.
Well, I will say range-wise, I didn't figure that out until later. But yeah, this one song, this one artist liked, and they were like, "Yeah, that's you.
But I can't
too
sing
rangy."
it.
And I was like, "Oh, I didn't put that together." But I was just thinking like writing for another person is fun. And this character is different. Well, it's a musician. He's like this rock and roll guy.
Right.
And his last album kind of flopped, right? That's the whole start of it.
I played this guy who was like a massive star in the 80s and 90s, and then his career kind of died, and he really kind of looked at his life and realized he didn't have anything to show for it. So he decides to leave everything behind and move to this tiny Mediterranean island.
I want to live in that house.
It's amazing.
Yes.
So this guy, I buy this small little house on this remote cliff on the island of Cyprus. Yes. And it happens to be, I won't tell the audience why, but I got a really good deal on the house because the cliff that the house is on has a notorious reputation. People go to this cliff to do something that is as unpleasant as...
Horrible, but very funny plot point.
It's pretty funny. So I'm kind of disconnected from society when I go. I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm crabby. And then over the course of the movie, I start seeing people come to this property, and among them is this old flame I have. And if you like plot twists,
oh,
there are
didn't see it coming at all, sir.
There's a lot.
I was like, oh, yeah, when there's, I'm just gonna, women keep showing up at this house, and I didn't see it coming. And then
why wasn't it like that in real life for me? You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, don't you think that people think like on the road, like it's so rock and roll? Like sometimes when I'm like, dude, I get off stage and I go play Scrabble. Like I'm not.
It's the opposite of what.
Because you're so worried about your voice, or you want to be good, so you're kind of trying to be.
Well, so there's different road lives and performer lives. So.
Yeah.
Being on the road, I get on my tour bus and I just, watch Nat Geo or something like that.
Me too.
But Broadway, you have no life because you're doing 8 shows a week and you really have to, like if I'm doing, you know this, right? Like, let's say you have a cold.
Oh.
You could change up your set list and you may could sing that song.
You change the key,
whatever.
you do things,
I don't really know keys. I don't know the whole music thing.
Sure.
But,
sure.
But on Broadway, you have to sing the song at that particular point, no matter how you feel. So the life of a Broadway artist is even more strict. Kelly, I have to tell you something real quick. So I don't know if I've told you this story before, but the first time I ever saw you perform was at the finale of Idol.
Oh, yeah.
And I was shooting Will and Grace at the time, and I went with Deborah Messing and a couple of other people, and I remember seeing you on the stage doing such amazing things, but I have to say the highlight was when Justin Guarini recognized me in the audience, and he waved at me, and I was like looking at Deborah like, he knows who I am. So.
I still remember that night, though. It was so crazy because we all did not know how big the show was. They kept us in a very tight bubble, and we were peeking out. It's 19, like peeking outside the curtain, going like, look who's here, like to see that, like maybe people are watching
in the
this.
Audience that night.
It was very cool. Had laryngitis.
That night?
Yep.
Did people know that? Is that a common?
Did you hear me sing? It was a really rough, everyone's like, oh, it's because she's crying. I was like, also because I have laryngitis. Like, it was you're never, I feel like it's rare when I'm like 100%. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you have kids, you have other things going on in your world. It's like when you're on stage, you're trying to give your best. People are paying their hard-earned money to come see you, you want to be your best. But it's rare when you have that night when everything's kind of flowing.
No, you're right. And I think, and I really mean this, I think one of the reasons you're as loved and successful as you are is because I have a problem when performers come out and tell the audience how they feel. I used to tell the kids on Idol, if you have a cold, I don't want to know that. Like, I want to hear you. If you're too sick, then stay home.
Yeah.
And if you're not, you got to give it all you got, because that's what this business is.
You have
People
to kinda
don't
lean
care.
in.
They pay money to hear you sing.
Yeah.
So if you're too sick, you should stay home. And so you had laryngitis that night. Nobody knew it. You felt like crap, and you
I mean,
you won
what
our
helped
hearts.
is everyone was emotional, so everyone was crying.
I was
so you
crying.
Just kinda,
Deborah
it was the
Messing was.
tears.
We were all crying.
Yeah.
I was crying because Justin Guarini recognized me.
I swear to God, I thought you were gonna say because he didn't win. I thought you were gonna.
No, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that
it would have gone way better, that joke.
Yeah, that's true. No, but he looked out and he goes like, "Hey," I'm like, you know.
No, we felt
Deborah
really
Messing,
cool. We
Justin,
felt, really
you guys were the
from
coolest.
nowhere. I was like a waitress that I never thought anything would happen afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So
that
it was very
epic.
cool.
That was an incredible night. I'll never forget
that. It was.
that.
Well, it changed my life, didn't it? Here we are, back on TV. That was a look at his new Netflix film, Finally Falling. This setting of this place is so beautiful. Did you enjoy Cyprus, like filming there?
Cyprus was a place I had never been to and I didn't know much about. But when we got there, we spent 3 months there. And I'm telling you, if anybody ever has a chance to go, it is absolutely incredible. I mean, you talk about history. Like, one of the times we were working we went to this, there was a marble pillar. And it was a white marble pillar, it kind of in the middle of this yard. And I said, what is that? And they said, that is the pillar that St. Paul was tied to when he came to spread the word about Christianity. And you think, like, you know, it's just humbling to think that there's that much history. It's an incredible country.
Especially where we're from. We're so young, comparatively
speaking.
So
like
you go
old, to me, was like the, you know.
Whatever, anything here is not old.
Yeah, there was such a good joke there that my brain
mine didn't either. It was on the tip of our tongue. I didn't have anything either.
Right.
Because you know what, we don't have that, we don't have old stuff. Yeah, comparatively speaking. But, so your character won't play songs in the movie, won't play the song like until it's finished, right? Are you like that in life, or will you show people through the process? Oh,
like I love, like, any chance I can to perform and play. I love to do that. You know, I've done it for so long. Like, when I was a little boy, the first time I played in public, I was a little kid. I was like 5 years old, and I remember sitting on the piano, and I would, you know, play these keys and look up, and people were fascinated by that. Not because I was particularly good, it's just that there's a connection that you make with people, you know, with music. So any chance I can to let people in on the process. My wife, Jill, is the one I play things for first. Yeah. And she's very honest with me. Yeah. Sometimes I played her some new music not long ago, and she said, yes, that's not my thing. Yeah. Oh my God, that's my kids. But she was right.
No, my kids are like that too. They're very honest.
You need that.
You want to make sure, you know, if you really want the answer.
But are they right, though? Like, do they ever make a point that you say, he's got a point?
Well, it's funny, because some things they'll, like, be mind blown about and be like, I want to hear it. They love my version of Run, Run, Rudolph. We listened to it in June. Like, it's embarrassing. Like, we'll be somewhere and they're like, play it, and I'm like, come on, guys. Like, somebody might hear, you know, we're in the car. But they love, like, random stuff. But, like, things I think that are going to be, like, so cool, they're like,
I have that with Jill, too. Like,
it's good to have those people.
Oh, it's great. But the thing is that about Jill, my wife, she's always invariably right. She's always...
That's annoying.
Right. Unless she says, no, it's... I mean, that goes beyond music. It's like...
I mean, you can't say it's annoying. You've been married for 30 years. Congratulations. But it's annoying.
No, she's right. I mean, if she says things like, have you ever come home, like, so you know what a mix is, right? Like, the piano might be too loud, or the drums might be too soft, or the vocal. You can fix things like that. But things like tempo, you can't fix. So she'll go, I think that song's too fast. It needs to be slower. I'm like, well, I can't do anything about that now. She goes, well, you should have talked to me first, you know. And she's right. And I said, well, we'll get into it. I'm like, see, Jill, you're not a musician, so there's things that I'm doing that you may not understand, and she'll leave. I'm like, she's right. No, like, okay. My sister did this to me with a song, Piece by Piece. I did this song, and she saw the lyrics, and she was like, oh my God, this might be like one of my favorite things you've ever done. And then she heard it, and she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, what? And she was like, I thought this was a ballad. And I was like, well, no, it's got tempo. And she was like, oh. I was like, and then cut to, I did it as a ballad because I was pregnant and we just didn't have time. It was last minute, and did it on a piano, and it blew up. And it was like, wow. She was right. She was right. Yeah. But it's annoying. It's annoying. Yeah, there's something, I don't care how much music you know, or none of that stuff matters. It's what people like, and I love the fact that Jill can be honest with me, because that's rare.
Partner.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going straight to the source here, because sometimes clearing songs can be hard on this show. And I loved Find Me Falling, so like I have 2 questions. One,
okay, that's the name of the movie, by the way.
It is the name of the movie.
And it's a song that I wrote.
Well, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
They actually changed the title of the movie because of your song.
It was pretty cool. So I'm not a guitar player, so this
Liar. I heard.
No, I play enough, but
okay.
The cool thing about this guy is that he's not supposed to be very good, so I didn't have to be this virtuoso. So there's this amazing guitar company down south called Collings Guitars, and they sent me this guitar, and I just kind of played what I thought this guy would play, and it's just a kind of a sad song about literally. I'm trying to avoid spoiling it, but literally falling, which there is a lot of in this movie. And emotionally falling. Yeah.
It's a really weird thing, that Cliff. Yeah. You got to see the movie.
Yeah. There's a lot of twists.
Wait, you're not getting out of this. So I want to cover that song, and here's my request. Can I, 1, either cover it, 2, it would be really cool, I think, as a duet. I'm just saying, if you want to sing it, because it's really pretty. Okay. All you have to do is sing the melody. I will hold down the harmonies.
I don't really know harmony.
I
do. So this is why that would be so.
10 #1 jazz albums. He has no idea of music theory.
So this is why it would be so cool. So Jill, my wife, told me this years ago. She has no talent as a singer at all. Believe me.
Boy, you both are really honest with each other.
She told me, I can be honest with you too, Jill. She said, hey, why did Harry Connick Jr. get divorced? She said, I said, if you could be anything else besides the incredible woman that you are, what would you be? She said, I think I'd be like a pop singer. And I said, okay. Whose voice would you want?
No.
She said Kelly Clarkson.
She did not.
Yes, she did. She did. So, if we sang together, that would be like
y'all having a duet.
Yes.
There you
that
go.
would be as close to that fantasy as she could ever fulfill.
I think 2 fantasies will become true then, because I really want to sing it with you. I want to sing it, but I think it would be a beautiful duet.
Oh, it would be. Are you kidding? I'd love that.
Okay, well, the Olympics are just we're a few days away from it. Okay, so what's your favorite sport to watch? What do you watch?
What's that one they do on the ice? This isn't the Winter Olympics, but what's that, curling?
Curling. So that's not
like it because that doesn't make
now.
it. I know.
That's not happening. Like gymnastics.
I think I like the gymnastics. I like the women's gymnastics probably.
Me too.
Just because it's like you can't believe that the things they do on the balance beam.
I feel like it's CGI. It's not real.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm like, I watched Simone Biles and I just inferiority. It just sets in. It's just I'm inferior as a human. Yeah.
I know. Have you ever been on a balance beam?
Yes, I did gymnastics as a kid. I wasn't great. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's like that wide.
Yeah,
I tried it as an adult.
A lot of junk in my trunk. Yeah.
I walked across that son of a gun. It was I've never been so scared in my life.
No. Yeah. No, that's not for me. But way to go, Olympians. We need another break. Harry's new movie is called Find Me Falling. You can see it on Netflix. We've got a game celebrating the Summer Olympics up next. We'll be right back.